Good morning, students. Let us proceed our chapter electricity, and today we will discuss only one topic, that is heating effect of electric current. In our daily life we are using this heating effect. We daily iron our clothes, or some of you are using heaters, geysers, room heaters, so many things which gives us or show us that electrical energy changes into heat energy. How it is possible? From where this heat energy is coming? We simply know that when the two objects collide each other, heat is produced, or two objects rubbed against each other, heat is produced. So from where in this rubbing is come? So see, suppose this is wire, and this wire is having AB, it is having number of free electrons. Whenever potential difference is applied to this wire, current started flowing in this. So what is potential difference? Let us once revise it. Work done to move unit positive charge from one end to another end. So here work done means force is applied. Force is applied to this, and all the free electrons of each individual atom starts moving. So this one free electrons collide with another free electron, then another free electron. Like this there occurs so many collisions, and this collision only result heating effect, and we can use this heating effect in many different purposes. So from where we have started? We have started, that is volt, potential difference, voltage. So let us see one by one. We have started from voltage, so here we can write it V is equal to W by Q. You know the formula, work done to move unit positive charge from one place to another, or one ends to another. So V by Q. We can write this one as W is equal to VQ. We also have studied current is nothing but the flow of charge, or rate of flow of charge. So here current is I. We can write I is equal to Q by T. So Q is equal to IT. Place or write the value of Q, formula of Q, in the equation number 2. So here we get W is equal to VIT. You have got one more equation or formula. From Ohm's law, we have studied that V is equal to IR. Again, putting the formula of V in equation 3, you can write this one as IRIT. So what we have got? I square RT. This work done has only changed into heat energy. Due to this work done, heat is produced. So directly we can write H is equal to I square RT. So this is your heating effect. Equation number 4. So from this you will understand that yes, work done is changes into heat energy. So this heat energy formula is here, you can derive. So question may comes, derive the formula of heat energy. So you can derive this, H is equal to I square RT. Now let us see what happens. Simply we have got H is equal to I square RT. We know if we can write the value of I from V is equal to IR, so I is equal to V by R. By putting this, again we will get the one more formula. So this one we will do later on. I'll show you how it happens. Today we will complete our conclusion. So what conclusion you are getting from this? Conclusion. First one. H is directly proportional to I square, means heating effect is directly proportional to square of the current, which shows if current increases, heating effect increases. If current decreases, heating effect decreases. Naturally, if current will more, it will get more hot. If current will less, then it will get less hot. Again you come second one. H is directly proportional to resistance. If resistance increases, heat energy increases. If resistance decreases, heat energy decreases. Means resistance increases, number of collision increases. If number of collision increases, more heat will be produced. If number of collision decreases, less heat will be produced. So heat energy is directly proportional to resistance of any resistor. And third one you will get it. H is directly proportional to time. Directly proportional to time. Yes, it is our general experience. If you will increase the time, the wire will get more hot. It also increases. If you will decrease the time, it will get less hot. This also decreases. More timing, that means more collision will produced. That collision produced will increase, and so more timing, more hot, less timing, less hot. So students, please write answer of two questions. First question is derive the H is equal to I square RT, and second question is write conclusion of heating effect. So today up to here only.